Hi, my name's Daniel Wood, and I'm the MD for Tupperware in Australia and New Zealand. Tupperware is a direct sales business, so we have 8,000 independent salespeople across Australia and New Zealand. The difficulty that I had was we have a lot of content, a lot of messages that we really need to communicate to this team of people. And I found it very difficult having no organizing format to be able to get the key messages across and really make sure that the important points hit home. I think partly from my own point of view, having so much content and having to speak to such big groups of people was relatively daunting. So I just needed help from a confidence point of view, and the framework certainly I perceived would give me that. The first thing that I would say is preparation time. Okay, so having the framework, I'm quickly, almost on the run, which in my position is very important, able to get my content down, get my messages across very quickly. And even though it's only early days, I am seeing that the messages that I'm communicating are resonating. I'm getting good feedback, and I do have engaged audiences. Feedback was really good. I had people engaged right at the beginning. I felt they were wanting to hear more. And as I went through the framework, one of the things that was I became particularly aware of was the lack of questions and interruptions. Absolutely, the most important part of the course for me was the starting strong component, and specifically one element, the way that you should start a presentation, which kind of seems counterintuitive. Starting with a story ahead of an introduction was somewhat out of the box for me. But I have to say, having gone with that process on a couple of occasions, either starting with a story, a statistic, some data, or a quote, it's really interesting to see how people just seem to want to receive the content right from the get-go. It's very good to have engaged people who are nodding and seeming to want more information. So it felt a little bit quirky to start off with, but I really do feel as though it's having people wanting to listen to you right from the beginning, which is cool. I think yes. I think the key thing was that in my position, obviously it's time to dedicate 2 days working on something, I guess that's seen as a soft skill like communication, was probably something that I've put off, and as a result, being a worse communicator for it. And I think, I think it was really deciding that the issue was big enough and really required some focus, and then blocking out the time and making the commitment to do it. And I'm very glad that I did. I think the people who need to communicate is very, very broad. And basically, if you have a message that you need to get across in a clear and concise manner, this course would be very helpful for you. So I would recommend it to anyone in senior management, certainly anyone in sales. I'm a big advocate of the program. It's been beneficial for me. I've already identified some high performance people, or high potential people within our business. We've booked one of them onto the course already, and I think we'll have a few more on the course in the near future too.